Around the corner or around the world with the Green Up Beacon.
Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the Green Up Beacon Video News Magazine here on Facebook Live and greenupbeacon.com. Our very special guests today are Loretta. I got the first name. I just forgot the last name. Hensley, who is a part of the Aspire Conservatory. I was going to say, what's that place they send you when you're crazy? It's about the same. And the hospital. Mm-hmm. And Danielle Hartley, who is head of Aspire and controls Hank Ron. She just says, I need this, and, you know, I just do what she says. The other way
around. I thought you invited me.
Hey, I did, but you told me you wanted to come. So, you know, it's funny how that works out. I invite you right after you say I need to be on there. Oh. But anyway, we'll be back with these two lovely ladies, the Potato Lady and Danielle, in a minute. This is the First and People's Bank Green Up Beacon Media Network.
Hello, everyone. My name is Christy Addington, and I'm with eXp Realty. We are an international real estate company that uses innovative and progressive techniques to help our buyers and sellers meet their real estate needs. I service Eastern Kentucky, Northeastern Kentucky, parts of West Virginia, and have connections all over the world. Please contact me at 606-547-1166. If you have any questions, I would love to help you. I can also be reached at my website, which is christyaddington.exprealty.com. Have a blessed day.
I'm Greg Stumbo. I'm running for Attorney General because I want to finish what I started. I sued Purdue Pharma and was the first in the nation to do so. The opioid crisis is real, and it's going to take real experience and real dedication to bring these corporate criminals to justice. We have 9 cases pending right now in Kentucky's courts. I want to make them accountable. I want to make them stand before Kentucky juries.
KEDC provides support and adds value to our members' districts through a united spirit of cooperation and innovation. With 67 member school districts statewide and over 50 years of service, KEDC is Kentucky's oldest and largest educational cooperative. KEDC is always interested in our young people by providing educational support services for its school members. Types of services provided: technical wiring, full collective bidding services, special education support, professional development opportunities for all school employees, adult education services, leadership development, and more. KEDC, your trusted partner in education. KEDC, 904 Rose Road, Ashland, Kentucky. Tri-State Enterprise is locally owned and operated, serving the tri-state area. We pride ourselves on quality work, meeting the deadline, and customer satisfaction. All our staff are experts in their fields. Our division managers have over 110 years combined experience in construction, lawn care, electrical, and HVAC. Our staff has high-vac licensed technicians and installers. Our executives have over 45 years combined operations and service management experience, bringing multiple divisions together, making us one of the most diverse companies of the tri-state area, from Flatwoods, Kentucky to Portsmouth, Ohio, and Huntington, West Virginia. Tri-State Enterprise, 1305 Argylide Road, Flatwoods, Kentucky, 606-836-2534.
At Carmen Funeral Home, for more than 100 years, the original mission of the firm hasn't changed. They've always intended to provide the best and most professional services, complemented by the finest products. Carmen Funeral Home, people serving people since 1913, from pre-need to final arrangements. Carmen Funeral Home. Okay, we're back, Smarty. Just saying. Loretta Hensley, which really should have been Loretta, but I didn't get the memo to her dad and mom soon enough. So we went with Oretta. How do you spell Oretta?
I don't know how to spell Oretta, but you spell Aretta.
Aretta?
A-U-R.
A-U-R?
E-T-T-A.
Well, I want to call her Oneida. And it would be so much easier because then you have Oneida, Tennessee, Oneida Silverware, and Oneida Hensley. But it's Alretta, and Danielle Hartley. I don't know how to say that. So Danielle is here, and Miss Hensley is the part of the drama segment of the Aspire Academy in Ashland. But before we have her talk a little bit, let's talk about the fact that beginning this week that you are at the First Baptist Church.
We are.
Ashland.
In Ashland. We've relocated to a beautiful facility at First Baptist Church of Ashland at 1701 Winchester Avenue. And it has lots of really nice space to host our students, and they're excited about having the parents and the instructors, and the students and the community in their building, and being able to reach out to them. So you moved there. It's been recent, right? In the last week or two? We just started classes there Monday of this week.
Okay. And, of course, for those of you that have watched this together, my granddaughter takes piano lessons from Danielle, and the other day she was telling me that maybe if she got good enough she could give you a lesson.
She teaches me a lot, Hank.
But not on the piano.
Not on the piano.
You know, when you're 11, you know everything. That would be all I would say. But you know, I wouldn't want her any other way because she studies everything. She even watches YouTube for piano, listen to some of the things that people can do. Because if you notice, after about a week, with really no instruction, you give her a song and play it a time or two, she can knock it out most every time. Mm-hmm. Particularly, It's a Holly Jolly Christmas. That was my favorite video. Oh, you know why? Because in the front of it, already. Got it. She said, "Hi, Hank," before they did it. Made me a star on my own phone. So, Danielle, let's review. We have Kinder Music started up.
Kinder Music is starting in July.
In July?
Yes.
With Melissa Brown.
Melissa Brown. Listen, she is incredible. I'm really excited about partnering with her. Melissa has...
She won some big national award.
She did.
Yeah.
The Golden Director's Circle or something like that. One of the top national Kinder Music awards. And Melissa has been at this for a number of years, but she has Kinder Music Studio in Grayson. She has Huntington. She has down here in Russell. She's got one, I think, that's opening up in North Carolina. She's looking at an opening in Moorhead. She is on the business, but she is so fun as a person, and there is no doubt in my mind as to why children are drawn to her. And that Kinder Music program is just so important to the foundations of learning for young children.
Not just music, but everything.
Everything, the socialism part, the steady beat part, the exploratory part. But, let's think about it, Hank. Every child's toy comes with some sort of music. It's so a part of their development, and for her to interact with them and the parents early on and build those skills, it just advances them for learning when they're ready for school. It really does. And so she's going to start classes there at First Baptist with us in July. She's registering now for Mondays and Tuesdays. And I saw a post the other day. She's going to actually do free classes on Fridays, 4 different Fridays in July.
Right.
She didn't talk with me about that, so now I've got to come let her in the building on that Friday. But she's going to do
Give her
free
a key.
classes.
I mean, let's just be real here.
Well, we got to go through the church people for that.
Okay.
But
Well, they could frisk her and do fingerprints, you know.
probably.
Yeah.
But I mean, who does free classes? So that's really exciting.
Right.
And I look for her to just continue to grow and take off. She's so personable and so smart. She's really got the passion for children, and she's got the brain for business.
Yeah.
She's incredible.
Well, and she has talent.
Well, that too, right?
Yeah, but you know, people don't include that, but it takes an amazing amount of talent to look at a months old child.
Mm-hmm.
You're trying to teach to do this, and then at the end of that, you've got them older and
She has a group of 7-year-olds that just graduated Kinder Music. This group has been together for a number of years in the same Kinder Music class. And they've been in Kinder Music class on Fridays or Wednesdays at 5 o'clock, and they're going to start today rolling over into their own group piano class with the Aspire instructors today. As a group, they're just continuing on.
Well,
So-
Aspire's been a good addition. I was around. I ran the first story on Aspire actually when you very first started. Ann Stevens and Allison and Tom, and they all talked to me about it. I thought in Ashland, Kentucky.
You know, there were a lot of people that thought we'd never make it. And when we finished the first semester with 100 people, they were like,
Really? Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
I think we finished this last semester in the spring with just under 250 people on campus, and also 21 kids at Raceland Campbell Elementary in an art program. So they're the
At
community.
Zumba Abbey. Have you seen she had her new baby?
I did. She's
What a gorgeous.
beautiful,
Yes.
beautiful. What a blessing. But the program just keeps growing, and I think the community has spoken that arts are important and that this program is important to the community. And the people that have reached out to me in the last several weeks have just been a confirmation for an encouragement for me to continue on serving the children, the youth and the adults.
Well, it
in this area.
validates the effort.
Yes, it does.
And that's, it's, and one of the things that I really like, which is more from a parental standpoint than a musician, is you have rules. It's just like if you don't come, you still pay. It's like having a babysitter. Mm-hmm. Now, I'm sure you wouldn't be on somebody if they were in the hospital, but I'm talking day to day. I'm just going to go to the movies instead. Mm-hmm. That's fair. It's fair for everybody because you have to be there. People don't get it. I mean, people truly don't get that. And I'm really glad that you're back. Let me explain. No, I don't want to hear about your rules.
Well, I was just going to say it helps people get along.
It does,
Yeah,
because everybody knows where the line is. Right, I agree with that. That's how I was raised.
And I think commitment is really important.
Well, it's a discipline. Yes, ma'am.
So
Yes.
The children and the parents both need to be committed to the experience because they're going to get a lot out of it. If they're there, they're not going to get out of it if they're not there.
Well, I was raised with there's always a line. And if you don't want to stay behind the line, then don't do whatever it is. And my mom raised me with the alternatives type raising. If I said I wanted to do something that was questionable, I don't want to talk about illegal, but it's something she would say, but here are your 3 choices of what happens if it goes wrong. And most of the time I stayed over here on this choice and stayed home. Was I learned quickly that she would never lie to me and she would never give me bad advice, or at least on purpose. Mm-hmm. Parents today allow children to have way too much say over their same existence. Mm-hmm. And sometimes I don't agree with that. You can just bite your tongue. Don't you say a word. I'll be glad that Sadie's coming back today because if I hear that Raiders of the Lost Ark song one more time... Now, Amazing Grace, she can play that all day long. But that other one, and then, of course, she loves the way it ends. Bump, I about bumped her to death. Now, enough's enough. We'll be back with these 2 lovely ladies in just a minute. This is the First and People's Bump. Greenup Beacon Media Network. Thanks.
drivers are not as careful as you are, and Kurt Robinson State Farm Insurance in Flatwoods reminds you to drive carefully at all times. For all your insurance needs, auto, home, life, and health, contact Kurt Robinson Insurance with over 28 years as a State Farm agent. Phone 836-3011. Auto quotes available 24/7 at 836-3011. Kurt Robinson Insurance, 1114 Belfont Road in Flatwoods.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
An adult looking for a new career? A high school senior ready for a new and exciting journey? No matter your education goals, we have a path to get you there. We have lots of programs to help you get a high-paying job quickly or work toward a bachelor's degree. Take advantage of the state's lowest tuition, outstanding training programs for jobs in your area, and online classes. Enroll now. Ashland Community and Technical College. Higher education begins here.
Cookin' has breakfast all day, hand-patted burgers, and an all-you-can-eat soup and salad bar. Our friendly staff is here to make sure you have a great dining experience because we want our patrons to be treated like family. Pappy's Cookin', 2135 Arcolite Road, Sweet L, Flatwoods. Call 606-836-3663. New name, new address. Sharp Accounting and Insurance now at 1200 Diedrich Boulevard, Russell, Kentucky, in the former AAA building. Call Philip Sharp today for your auto, home, business insurance needs at 606-324-0696 or Sharp Accounting at 606-324-5655 for your IRS, taxes, accounting, and payroll services.
At Meredith Chiropractic, you will enjoy state-of-the-art chiropractic facilities and discover the true wellness lifestyle. Dr. Terry Meredith is a member of Great Doctors of Chiropractic and has helped many in the Ashland area experience natural healing without surgery or drugs. If you're looking for a skilled chiropractic doctor, visit meredithchiropractic.com, call 329-8158, or visit Dr. Meredith's office at 2120 Carter Avenue in Ashland. At Meredith Chiropractic. And we're back here on whatever this is, Greener Beacon Video News Magazine. I do 4 every Wednesday, and sometimes 5. And by the time I get to the end of them, I say, now where exactly am I? And what exactly are we here for? Danielle, before I talk to Oretta, which is not Oneida, it's Oretta, please tell me everything you offer.
Oh my, this is going to take a while, Hank. A large part of what we do with Aspire and our many instructors is that we do private music lessons and we do group music lessons. So we have instructors that will do private music lessons in piano. We have a large number of piano students. We have woodwinds, we have brass, we have percussion, we have strings, guitars and orchestral strings. We have voice lessons, and all of our teachers in all of our areas have degrees in what they're teaching, and they've been background checked, and they've been trained in policies of how to deal with children and protective kind of situations. So we do group music lessons as well. We have a state-of-the-art $10,000 digital piano lab where we can do group piano lessons. We can have up to 7 students at a time. They each have their own piano. It's networked together where they can play together as a group, like piano band, or they can be in a headset and a microphone one-on-one with the teacher. It's a lot of fun when they get going in the group piano. We have tried to do other ensembles in the past, and we haven't quite grown into that yet, but I really think that's in our not so far off future. So music lessons weekly, whether they're a half an hour or 45 minutes, occasionally an hour if somebody wants to go that long, are available, and we do that 4 nights a week, Monday through Thursday. We do art classes. Art has gone crazy with registration this past year, and this is the first summer that we're offering regular group art classes every Thursday evening. Valerie Everman from Grayson is the art teacher, and she has an assistant art teacher that comes also out of Grayson. Heather Berry is going to help with some camps. So the art classes on Thursday, there's elementary intermediate group, and then there's an advanced group for older kids on Thursday night, and then the art camps. There's a camp for grades 1 through 3. That's kids going into those grades next year. It's a 9 o'clock in the morning to 3 o'clock in the afternoon camp. It's going to be a jungle safari theme. All the art projects will be related to that theme. It's Monday through Friday, June the 24th to the 28th. And if they go to our Facebook page, the Aspire Conservatory Instructors, and they comment there or message me through there, then I can email somebody a registration form about those camps. So then the intermediate art camp, which is grades 4 through 8, same theme, the Jungle Safari, that will be the week of July the 8th through the 12th. So those, again, they can contact me through our Facebook page and have me email them the registration form. Those camps are limited in the number of kids we can take. We're more than halfway filled up now, so if you want in on those camps, get a hold of me pretty soon. Occasionally, and not over the summer, but occasionally we do adult social dance classes, and this is just a time for adults to have a little fun, make it a date night. And then we work on dance styles. We do some ballroom for the fun of it, but basically it's dance styles you'd find at a wedding party or on a cruise ship or a social occasion like that. So it's a very laid back class, and Catherine,
I just hope someday I get back to where I can dance.
Well, we can work with you on that, Hank.
Yeah. Well, what I'm saying is being mobile enough to dance. Let's say it that way.
So music and art and dance, and then Alretta is going to, I should mention piano camp, Hank.
Yes.
We have the week of June 24th to the 28th. We also have a piano camp. It's only a half-day camp from 9 a.m. to noon, and Karen Hopkins is going to teach that class. It's going to start with beginning keyboard geography, pre-reading rhythms, white key letter names, and then they'll work on solos and duets in the on the keyboard. So by the end of the week, they will be working on reading music off of the staff. But it's a great time for introductory to see if somebody's interested in piano lessons,
right,
or if they want to continue on in a group class. But if you think you're interested but you're not real sure, this is a great time to try it out.
Sure it is. Sure it is.
Yeah.
And that way you're not signing up for something that after 2 weeks there's no interest, and then
exactly
right
exactly. So one of the other biggest things that we've been doing lately is our theater program. We have an educational theater program, and Alretta Hensley here, she's been instructing that program for 3 years now, and I couldn't be more pleased with what she's doing. And the kids absolutely love her. So I'm going to let her talk about the theater program as to how it goes, and we have a theater camp coming up. So I'm going to let her talk. We'll
do that after what? After we take a break. This is the First and Peoples Bank Green and Beacon Media Network.
At First and Peoples Bank and Trust, we're not only your home office, we're your hometown bank. We're your friends, your neighbors, even your relatives. When you enter our front door, you're going to be our #1 priority, because here at First and Peoples Bank, we're here to serve you. Tired of dealing with that corporate bank where you're just a number? Come see us at First and Peoples Bank and Trust, where we'll treat you just like a friend. Whether you're buying your first house, your second house, or financing a new car, come see us at First and Peoples Bank and Trust.
For a complete discount pharmacy with old-fashioned service and excellent prices, then you're looking for Stultz Pharmacy. Since 1979, Stultz Pharmacy has provided our area with the finest in pharmacy care. 24-hour emergency prescription service, free delivery, and drive-through service for prescriptions. For hometown service, see the professionals at Stultz Pharmacy in Greenock and Wheelersburg. More than you expect from a pharmacy.
Brent Roark's insurance agency is a full-service agency associated with Nationwide Insurance, one of the largest insurance companies in the United States. Nationwide's financial strength remains strong. To reach Brent Roark at 721 Bellefonte Road in Flatwoods, phone 836-6666.
Nationwide is on your side.
Welcome to Bellefonte Animal Clinic. Dr. Amy Bess is a licensed veterinarian treating dogs, cats, and other small animals. Your pet's health and well-being are very important, and Dr. Bess and staff will take every step to give your pet the best possible care. Bellefonte Animal Clinic is a full-service animal clinic and will take routine wellness cases as well as medical, surgical, and dental issues. Dr. Amy Bess, Bellefonte Animal Clinic, 1500 Kenwood Drive, Russell. Call 606-836-9933.
And now, after a wonderful chair exchange, we have Alretta?
Yes.
Onata Hensley. She is a graduate of Iron High School?
Actually, Rock Hill.
Rock Hill.
Mm-hmm.
So you're a red man.
I am.
Yeah, well, your hair is conducive.
It works.
It's not quite red enough, but it's on the way. It's a little faded. She's old. And so then you went to college at?
Undergraduate school at Berea College in Berea.
Oh, I know. That's where Mr. Horn, the superintendent here, went.
Oh, yeah?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
They played ball.
It's a great school.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Got a great foundation there in theater. And then I went to University of North Carolina and did a little master's work in theater.
At UNC? Main campus?
At Greensboro.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And then I came back and got my master's at Morehead State University. So I have a very good feel for the regional education.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So, Daniil took half my thunder by telling this, so I now know that you've been there for 3 years with Daniil.
Yes.
But prior to that, what did you do with theater?
I taught theater in high school at East Carter High School in Grayson for a few years. And then when I stopped working there, I stayed home with my children. And we explored theater there. I always incorporated theater into every thing that I've done, volunteer work through my church, etc., because I really believe that creativity is going to be the key in any field that you go into. When I got my teaching certification to teach high school, I realized very quickly that my experience with my theater actually was my foundation for my classroom.
Right.
It taught me so much how to handle conflict even in the classroom, how to handle students relationally in the classroom, how to be creative so that they don't come into the classroom every single time for the same thing every single day.
Right.
So it's just, and I think that creativity really is a key to any kind of breakthrough in science, any kind of business that you go into, in any field that you go into, creativity, if you can hone that skill, and it is a skill.
Yes,
everyone has it, and you just sometimes you lose it as you get older through life. But
you get sedimental.
Yes.
You're sediment.
Yes. But you can relearn that, and you can explore that more.
Well, it's just like today that I like to call that thinking outside the box.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
But in reality, it's kind of like being the greater fool, and that is, you take something that people do and you say, I can do it better than anybody. And that's, I know this will sound bad, but I've always viewed myself that way. Mm-hmm. Is that I watch what somebody else does and thought, well, I can do that, and I can add this, and I can do that. Mm-hmm. And there are many people. This country was built on greater fools, because you have to have people that think they're better than anybody else.
Yeah.
Or they can do it as well.
They can do it. That's right.
Do it as well,
Yes.
not necessarily better.
Yes.
But in my case, it was better. But You know, Auretta, she's a teacher, so she knows better than to pick on that conflict. But so now you guys taught together over at East Carter for how long?
I was there for 4 years.
Okay, well, I was there from 94, about 7 years then. So we were together for...
You went to Berea undergrad?
Yes.
What years were you at Berea?
I graduated in 91.
You graduated the year Sean graduated high school, and he started in the fall after you left. That's how close you were to seeing him on campus.
Yeah.
So tell me about, in theater, what you have going on at Aspire.
Well, we have
and include the public showings too.
Yeah, we have a couple of different programs, but we actually have 3 main things going on. The first one that's coming up, or that actually just started this year that we added to the program that I'm super excited about, is one-on-one acting coaching and lessons. So they can learn the skill of acting, but they can also build on what they already know about acting. So you can start at any level. But I love working with kids and getting them to explore their creativity. So we do that through the one-on-one acting lessons. Another program that we're having this summer is our theater camp, and it's a full-day, week-long camp from 9 to 3. And we range in ages from 3rd grade to 12th grade. And it's a beautiful cooperation between the ages. A lot of people think, oh, well, you know, I really kind of want to tailor it to a smaller age group. But it is amazing what younger children can learn from the older children in a very positive environment.
Right.
So we have that program where they'll come in and we explore from the script, from the page, completely to the stage. They're exposed to acting. And they will actually do a showcase of their monologue at the end of the week, keeping in mind it's just a week-long preparation, but that's the exploration that they get to. They explore scenery design. They explore makeup design. They explore costume design. And they actually will create each one of those. They get some exposure to lighting, some exposure to sound, and some exposure to directing. So it's almost like in the camp, they get an entire picture of what theater is about. Then those people who are very interested in performing, we have a semester-long class. We have a fall semester and a spring semester, which we have actually doubled in attendance. I started with 10 students, and this past semester I've had 20 students. So that's been awesome to work with. But they actually act. We do a production at the end of the semester. And this year I was so excited that Robin Griffith at ACTC actually opened the doors for us to perform there.
In the theater?
Yes, and it was such an amazing educational experience for those children to be in an actual theater setting, and they felt professional.
Sure.
So it brought...
But like it was in a room.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it brought so much to their performance. They loved it. Parents are just over the moon about that opportunity, so I hope that that's going to be available for us in the future.
I say often, because we have ACTC guests every month during school, even though I know they have summer classes, but during general sessions. And people don't understand how important ACTC is to this area. They open up so many educational opportunities, and they allow you to prepare for something, and you get to the end of that, and I don't really want to do that. Instead of going and spending your life savings to decide that you don't want to do that. You know, and then of course your kind of programming. Oh, we have to talk about the tough stuff now. The entire thing is nonprofit, correct?
Yes.
But you do charge.
We do charge.
Is it a universal charge, or do you have different charges for different things?
Different classes have different service amounts. Yes.
Okay. And you base those by the month or by the week?
If it's a semester class through the school year, they have to make a semester commitment. It's a 4-month commitment. Like with theater, it's really hard to start a musical production and then have people in and out after you've auditioned and you have parts assigned and stuff like that.
Right.
And the art class, once you've built a class, it needs to move through as a class. Now, the private lessons are more pricey than the group classes.
Sure.
But they do go month to month. They can start at any time. They go year-round.
Right. Except when Daniil takes off.
Oh, not very often.
Yeah, okay. I get a text from Florida saying I just had to get out of town for a minute. What would that mean to you, Potato Lady?
That would mean, man, I need to go join her.
Yeah, amen.
That's what
And I tried to talk her into this, and she says no, right on that text. And so when I picked my phone up later after I threw it across the room, no.
It's so harsh and black and white there.
But
it is.
That was supposed to be the week that we were closed for break week anyway.
So you took it.
I did.
Yeah. And you didn't want to come back.
I work a lot of hours.
You didn't want to come back for a minute.
Well, it was quite nice.
Yes. Yeah.
I miss my kids.
Sometimes Daniil will send me a message that says, "Why did you message me at 3 a.m.?" Because I work overnight. I stay up almost all night every night and sleep during the day. I can work. That way I can do what Marilyn needs, and I'm awake. And sometimes I sleep during the afternoon, but normally I try to sleep around times so that we have, but I can get so much done. There's no phone, there's no text, there's no messages, there's an email or two at night, but nothing like what you get during the day. So that way I sleep through them, and then I spend an hour going through 350 emails, but So how old is Aspire? We've done this before, but let's put it in the program.
We opened for that first the camps to test the waters. We opened in June and July of 2015. The first fall semester was mid-August of 2015. So we've completed 4 school years.
Wow, that's really good. Yeah.
And it just keeps growing, Hank.
Yeah.
I mean, even here for summer term's always smaller than through the school year because we don't offer as many group classes.
Right.
And some of our private students will take a break and come back in the fall, and that's okay because we all need a little bit of break
downtime
in our life. But it's going very, very well.
I just want to know when we 3 are going to get this downtime she's talking about. When exactly? Oh, I am going to Florida.
You are?
Yeah, well, see, I have to whine on every show. We had a trip to Cuba on a cruise.
Oh, yeah.
And, of course, he canceled.
Oh, yeah.
He made it so we can't go. So I might have omitted a few words about that. But anyway, we had plane tickets to Tampa, so we just decided to just go ahead and get one of those houses.
Yeah.
And which was far cheaper than the cruise. They did refund the cruise.
Oh, that's awesome.
Otherwise, we wouldn't have been able to do anything.
Yeah.
But I just hope that whatever caused the decision was a good decision. I'm not like some people who immediately think everything he does is bad. Sometimes it's hard to agree with things he does from my perspective, but it may be for the best. Maybe there's a real good reason. But I had a friend, Marilyn and I have a friend that we knew in Carlisle who lives in Indianapolis, and he and his wife could see Cuba, and they turned the boat around because when he issued the thing, that was it right then.
Wow.
No more. Wow. If they were in dock, they were allowed to be there until they left, and no more. Well, they were not in dock.
We had friends who were in dock at the time.
Yeah.
And when he made that or closed that border down, I thought, what does that mean for
Yeah.
them?
I mean, it's kind of scary.
Yeah.
I mean, it is. And I'm not going to Mexico. It doesn't have anything to do with the immigrants and the wall and all that business. It's the crime. In the Dominican Republic, you go pay $500 a night to die in your room where they put stuff in your bar, so... Of course, I don't drink out of the bar anyway. I ain't got that kind of money. Had to be Danielle. She has it. So, Danielle, you got one last shot to say whatever you got to say. How do they contact you?
AspireConservatory@gmail.com. They can call my cell phone because I don't have an office phone at the church, and that's 740-534-2656. And then Facebook, they look for Aspire Conservatory Instructors.
Do you have anything you'd like to add?
The theater camp.
The theater
date is July 8th to the 12th.
Thank you. And it's just, we just really, really have a lot of fun. And it's, I continually remind my parents that it is a safe environment for the children to explore acting. And our focus really is on creativity. I want to build that in them and exercise that muscle in them.
Good.
It's an educational program the way Aretta does it, and that's what I love about it. It's not a competitive program.
Right.
Yeah.
Not at all.
Right.
I want to take them where they are, and they can be on multiple different levels, and I want them to grow. That's my goal.
Right. You try to leave everything a little bit better than when you got it.
Yes.
Everybody. Danielle Hartley and Aretta Hensley. I've called her Aretta, I've called her Arida, I've called her Oneida, but it's Aretta Hensley, the theater instructor. What else do you do? Is that all you do now?
With Aspire.
Right.
Yes.
Do you teach?
I teach acting lessons there with Aspire as well.
Okay. See? Got to make a buck, right? There you go. We hope to have him on again in 3 months. I hope when we get close to your presentation with your people, awesome. We'll do that and maybe bring one or two, if we can get one or two of the young people to come and talk about it.
Yeah.
And hopefully they won't give me a yes answer to a 24-minute question. We all kid. I had Chad Hedrick here from Channel 3 this morning at the first show, and we were talking about you build somebody up for 45 seconds and they look at you and go, yes. Well, where do you go from there?
Okay.
You've given the entire history all in one thing. So,
Hank, I want to thank you at the Greenup Beacon for being such a support for Aspire over the last 4 years, and for being involved and having Sadie there and watching us grow.
Well, Sadie's largely in charge. There's no doubt that when she comes in the room, you might have to settle her down, but she knows what she's come there to do. And that's, even though she cries a lot, that's just the way it goes. Just make sure she doesn't bring anything to hit you. Thank you, Melissa Brown. We had many guests watching today.
Anybody have any questions there?
I don't see any.
Nobody's got questions?
Anybody got a question? We're about 30 seconds behind, so we'll give it 30 seconds. I'll tell you what, if you've got a question, go on the little messenger thing and send it, and we'll answer it. And we'll take one break for 65 seconds and be back on the First and People's Bank Greenup Beacon Media Network.
At First and People's Bank and Trust, we're not only your home office, we're your hometown bank. We're your friends, your neighbors, even your relatives. When you enter our front door, you're going to be our #1 priority, because here at First and People's Bank, we're here to serve you. Tired of dealing with that corporate bank where you're just a number? Come see us at First and People's Bank and Trust, where we'll treat you just like a friend. Whether you're buying your first house, your second house, or financing a new car, come see us at First and People's Bank and Trust.
Hello, everyone. My name is Christy Addington, and I'm with eXp Realty. We are an international real estate company that uses innovative and progressive techniques to help our buyers and sellers meet their real estate needs. I service Eastern Kentucky, Northeastern Kentucky, parts of West Virginia, and have connections all over the world. Please contact me at 606-547-1166. If you have any questions, I would love to help you. I can also be reached at my website, which is christyaddington.exprealty.com. Have a blessed day.
Well, Danielle, obviously we answered everyone's question because there are no questions to us. Did you get one by text?
I see. I don't have my glasses on. I can't read it. But whoever texted, I'll answer.
Okay, good deal. We thank you guys. We'll have you back.
Thank you.
Danielle Hartley, Aretta Hensley. This is Hank Bond on the Greenup Beacon Video News Magazine on the First and People's Bank Greenup Beacon Media Network.
Around the corner or around the world with the Greenup Beacon.
The Greenup Beacon Media Network, free today and tomorrow, as a service to our readers, viewers, and listeners. Thank you for your support of the Greenup Beacon Print Edition, online news site, Greenup Beacon Radio, and Greenup Beacon online video products.